Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your lead Scentsy consultant. So today I have for you what I hope is a very fun video. I'm calling this my Warmer Awards video. It's about time to just talk about the warmers that are in our current catalog, because we only have until March the 1st to enjoy this complete set here. I'm sure some of them will roll over into our new catalog, and there will be many on the discontinued list in February, and I'll get you that information as soon as possible. But the ones that I have ranked today are in my own personal experience, current catalog, hopefully in stock, and I think that this will just be a lot of fun. If one of these catches your eye and you're not quite ready to buy this month, they'll be 10% off, I believe, in February. So let's just get started. I have a whole list here of what I call the Warmer Awards. I really sat down and thought about this. So my very first is going to be Best All Around. And if you watch my channel, you probably know exactly which warmer that's going to be. My very favorite warmer of all time that Scentsy keeps in the catalog is the Alabaster. It is $30, which is the lowest price point unless you're going to be looking at flash sale or clearance. It is beautiful to look at. It has a huge dish, throws very, very well, and I love its glow. This is one of my absolute all-time favorites, and you can get a mini in this too, which is cool. So this one always wins my all-around award, and it's fantastic. And I also wanted to show you guys how I get wax out. Now, this particular dish is a little warm, but just as a basic, you can buy our cotton cleanups. They are great if you prefer to change your wax warm. But for me, cold, you just go in and you lift it up, especially if it's just a little bit warm. The dish is a little bit warm, it just slides out like butter, so it's fantastic. Okay, the next one on my list is going to be Best Element Warmer. Now, Scentsy makes mosaic warmers, they make the porcelain bisque warmers, they make metal warmers, they make inlaid tile warmers, they on and on and on. But our element warmers are not going to have a light bulb. Some of them have some other kind of LED lighting. The one that I chose as Best All-Around Element for me is a good performer, and I love the way it looks because it is sculptural and it's not a terribly, terribly expensive warmer. None of the ones that I'm going to recommend to you today are over $55. We have some that have gotten quite pricey and they're really fantastic, like maybe the Polar Panorama, that are really cool, but I'm trying to keep this as a responsible, like just a good, solid, all-around sort of a video. The Aloe Vera is my pick. This one is $45. It is a good performer. Has a nice happy little dish. It's 12 watts and it is so pretty amongst your plants or up on a shelf with a bunch of pottery. It has a lovely crackled finish and it is just truly my favorite element. And it's also very versatile, goes a lot of places. We have some really cool ones, like we have a adorable cow. We have the Milk Glass Diamond Warmer, which I do not personally own. That's another like standout regular element warmer we've had for years and years and years. I just don't personally own it to be able to review it. This one is my favorite of the ones that I own. All right, now I was trying to get creative with categories. Most beautiful warmer that we currently have, I really think that that has to go to our new release from last fall, the Aziza. This thing is gorgeous when lit. So let me plug it in. And this one is $50. And all of these ended up being 25-watt light bulbs, except for my Element and my minis here. I did go through and look carefully at the bottoms. And I don't have a problem with a 20-watt warmer. I own a lot of them. I guess that they just aren't going to be my absolute favorites. Although for Christmas, trim the tree, absolute favorite warmer probably of all time for Christmas, and that is a 20-watt. So here is our beautiful Aziza, and again, I will turn this off. Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, it really just has to win Most Beautiful Award. It is just so pretty, and it's a pleasure to have it out and have the pattern on the wall with all these little dots. It is the loveliest soft dove gray. It's almost warm, almost cool, just fantastic. It is a good performer. It's not the absolute standout of this group, but it does well enough. And I even have a friend who has quite a large house, and she bought one of these in the fall, and she said it works great for her, and it works well enough for me. So that is why that one ended up as what I call my most beautiful. All right, the next one on my list is going to be Best Metal Warmer. Now, we have a lot of them. Some people are gun shy of a metal warmer. And I do have a personal favorite being the Tin Barn, but I think all around The best metal warmer that we offer right now is going to be the Bless This Home. I love this, and it is very bright without being eye blinding. It has good throw, and it is a fantastic decor piece, which is why I picked it. So again, you have to turn this off. This is just adorable. I'm probably gonna be putting it right up there pretty soon. And by the way, this is the stone leaf, it's retired. If you ever can find that on some sort of a discount site or at a garage sale, pick that up. That is one of my top 10 of all time warmers. Anyway, back to the Bless This Home. This one is going to be $50. It has a 25-watt light bulb. It's super, super cute. Has a nice big square dish. I like the square dishes. I think that they throw quite well, and the metal warmers really circulate air very nicely. So this is one that is definitely a winner for me. All right. Next on my list is going to be most unusual warmer. And this one started out as a warmer of the month. I wasn't really sure when I ordered it if I was really gonna like it. But once I got it home, and especially in the summertime, I think this is a warmer that is especially beautiful when there's lots of sunlight, there are lots of flowers outside, and it is quite unusual. And that is going to be our bubbled iridescent. This is super, super cool. And this one is $55. And I know that there are other warmers in this style, but the iridescence on this to me just makes it really, really outstanding. So let's plug this guy in. Yeah, this is a bright warmer. But because it has this coating on it, even though the light bulb is really bright, and you know, I wouldn't just like stare at it, it's not so horrendously bright that it bothered me, especially like I said, using it in the summertime. I had this tucked in amongst a bunch of plants in my Florida room, and I found it to be just absolutely outstanding, and I loved it. And I just think it's super fun, and it's beautiful. The colors are beautiful. So that is why I picked this as my award for most unusual. All right, next on my list is going to be most colorful. Now, we have a lot of inlaid tile mosaic warmers that are gorgeous, but this one has the most color. It's my mother's warmer, so I have had experience with it. And that is going to be the very cheerful Dancing Petals. This is super fun, and it's got a really good dish that throws well because it's got a huge wide mouth on this guy. So I know that this one's a good performer. Let's see. Yep, there we go. It's so cheerful, just so cheerful. Look how pretty that is, you guys. I keep saying I'm going to get one of these or just steal Mom's. I'm not sure, but and I asked to borrow this. I didn't like sneak it out of the house or anything, I promise. So this one, this is just especially if you are a color person, if you have a lot of red in your house, if you do a lot of things that would have to do with florals and, you know, botanicals and wallpaper and color, and this would be your warmer, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So that one won my most colorful award. Flaunt Your Feathers would be another one. I just don't have any personal experience with it, but it's beautiful. All right, next, and that one is $55. All right, the next one on my list is the Always a Classic. Now, this warmer, I'm partly judging on the fact that my older daughter, I've tried to put other warmers in her room. She'll use them for a few days and she's like, nope, I want mine back. And other people have ordered it and just loved how solid it is. So most classic, most solid, always the right choice. I really, really think that the Marrakesh is an outstanding warmer. It is beautiful, it's elegant, goes with a lot of different color schemes, honestly, even though it's blue. And let me light this guy up. He's really, really, really pretty. Nice and heavy too. This is one of those that is like you can feel the quality kind of a piece. So now this does have a slightly more blue glow, and for some people's homes or my daughter's room, which is just very blue and taupe, this is really appealing because it doesn't, you know, cause that warm fighting cool in a space where you just don't really want that super happy warm glow. This is a very happy glow, but it's just relaxed and chill and cool. Would probably be very nice in like a beach house, would be extremely nice in sort of a global design, because that's why it's called Marrakesh. It's supposed to remind you of the bazaars out on the other side of the world in the Middle East. So that one is my most solid all around, always a classic warmer. And that is $50. Okay, now the next one, Might be my favorite warmer that we have gotten in the last year as far as new release. This is the Best Glow Award. This warmer is outstanding. You don't see it because my younger daughter won't give it up. And that is the absolutely fabulous Rock Quarry. This one is all the cool things together. It has great glow, beautiful looks. It's unusual. It's one of these hand-dipped guys. Oh, you guys, this is a great warmer. And I do put the Tiger Jasper in kind of a similar category, but I think this one's even better, which is why I picked it as my very best glow. This warmer, for me, because I love warmth. This thing makes everybody that sees it very happy. And it glows warm. It's a little bit larger than most of our warmers too, so it has really, really great presence as a decor piece. It's absolutely stunning. Probably of all these, if I had not had this already in my collection, this is the one that I would run out and buy. So this is the Rock Quarry. It is $55 and it is an absolute stunner. It's beautiful with taupes, it's beautiful with greens, it's beautiful with ivories, it's beautiful with pretty much anything except maybe like blues and blacks. So fantastic warmer, super cool, a little bit unusual in shape, but oh, it throws really well too. It's a very good performer. So this one, except for price, this might be my absolute outstanding warmer of the group. All right, next we have Best Writing. Now there are many different warmers with writing on them. I picked two because they are similar, so similar that I almost couldn't separate them, but yet they're different. And that would be our extremely classic, and I love this warmer, Amazing Grace, and its counterpart, the Be Kind, so the Kindness Warmer. I need to grab that separate because I just don't have enough arms, but let me plug this one in. These two are so beautiful, you guys, and they're cheerful. They make you happy. They minister to your heart when you read the promises on them. So this is the Amazing Grace. The script on this, you guys, is stunning. I love this beautiful floral detail, and the best part about this is that on the back, it has these doves. And obviously the sentiment of Amazing Grace comes from a beautiful song about the Lord, and the doves remind us of the presence of the Holy Spirit in our lives. It's one of my favorite warmers of all time for multiple reasons. It's also just plain gorgeous. It has a frosted dish, which is a little bit different than the Be Kind. So a little bit more light comes out the top of this guy. You really can't see it unless it's off. This is $40, so it's also a pretty good price. I love this warmer. And its sister warmer is definitely the Kindness, or the Be Kind. So let's plug this guy in. There we go, the Be Kind. So this is a little bit more simple sentiment, doesn't go with song or anything. It's got, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it that way. It's got vent holes out the back that are just, you know, plain polka dots basically. And then this one doesn't have the really pretty frosted dish. So it doesn't throw quite as much light, but you can see just how gorgeous it is. And it reminds us that every day we need to be kind. Because people that are having a bad day, we can just go out and decide that they're rotten people, but maybe they're just people like us who just need a little bit of kindness. So those two are both $40. They're both, to me, the most inspiring and beautiful writing quote type warmers that we have. And they just go with everything. That ceramic glow just makes me happy. The alabaster has it. There are quite a few warmers that have that particular style of finish, and they're always gorgeous. So what's next on my list? Ooh, the minis. I do have just kind of, minis are all good kind of an attitude. There are a couple that I don't like I really do not care for the little winter one with the deer on it. I'm forgetting at the moment what that is called. That one does not throw super well for me, my particular one, the wildlife warmer. My wildlife mate, I gifted that to somebody else who doesn't even really use wax much. They just use it as a nightlight. But pretty much the ceramic warmers might be a little bit better, the minis in performance from the glass, but the longer that Scentsy does this, I think their glass minis have improved tremendously, and they're prettier. So my warmer, which is just a favorite, I really couldn't tell you one mini was so much better than another, but at the moment, my favorite mini is going to be our golden scallops, just because it's gorgeous. It's happy, it's classy, and I'm going to try to plug it in here. Let's see. There we go. Light it up for you. And it's just beautiful. Maybe. Can I get it in? There we go. It's just beautiful. And it just makes me happy. But I have one that I like even better, which is why I said I was going to delve into clearance. This is possibly my favorite mini of all time. Extremely classic, and it's still available in clearance. And that is going to be our, oh, it's missing a bulb. It's gonna be the Perfect Pearl. Just a minute. This mini is so pretty that I just had to include it. Hopefully it won't sell out right away after I have recommended it to you. When they first came out with this, I was a little bit like, yeah, it's probably not gonna be as pretty in person as it looks in the catalog. It's far more beautiful. It is one of my absolute faves. So, all right, let's try this again. The Perfect Pearl Mini Warmer. There we go. All right, now I'll have to turn this off again. And it's still hard to see on camera. It is this beautiful, almost peachy pearl color in person. And it is absolutely my favorite mini that we've had maybe ever. So I wanted to show that to you. Look how gorgeous that is. It still looks like that off camera. It looks like that in reality, and then it glows gorgeously in person. So it's just a hard one to demonstrate. Most of the white ones are very challenging to demonstrate, and those are the warmers that I like best. So anyway, again, these are all warmers that are current catalog, that I think are outstanding, that I think are worth the money. And then if you want to save even a little bit more, we always have our bundle and saves. So everything except the $55 warmers qualifies for a bundle and save. Unfortunately, the cutoff for that is the $50 warmers. So you can do 1 warmer and 3 bars in a bundle, or you can do 2 warmers and 6 bars in a bundle. And there are some mix and match price points. Most of them are 2 warmers of the same price point. And as I said at the beginning, please let me know what your standout warmers that are currently available are. This is Elizabeth with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. I hope you have enjoyed my Warmer Awards and have an absolutely blessed day. Bye-bye.